Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ajwa and I hope this video finds you well. If you are new to this place, please consider subscribing. And to all my returning subscribers, thank you so much for your support and welcome back. So in this video, I have a review of a fragrance that I've seen getting some visibility on YouTube lately, and I was super intrigued by the name of this fragrance as well as the bottle. And also I wanted to get into the whole Emir series by F.A. Paris. I got into Vetiver Delight, which I super loved, so I was like, let me just pick one more from the Emir line. So I got myself Celestial or Celestial. I think it's one of those names. I'm not too sure, but I think it's Celestial. So this fragrance has been described as complex, not mass appealing, masculine, like it has some accolades which are not like the best, which will attract anyone to, especially women, to go for this one. But I guess, wanted to play the devil's advocate and just get this one and try it for myself, and I'm super glad I did. And this apparently is a dupe of a niche fragrance known as Ganymede by Marc-Antoine Barrios. It is a super new house to me. Until I got this fragrance, I didn't know much about the original Ganymede or even the house itself, so I had to just read about it and sort of familiarize myself with the house. So this is supposed to be a dupe of Ganymede, and I think that fragrance is marketed towards men, and it's supposed to, or it has this sort of mineral like suede or leather woody floral vibe to it. As soon as I sprayed this fragrance, it immediately reminded me of something that I'm super familiar with. And this fragrance that I'm talking about is none other but Tom Ford's Metallique. And this is a bottle that, I borrowed from my sister. It is not mine, and it's one of her fragrances. So I was like, I need to just have this one for this video because I think I have something, or have come across something which smells so much alike, Tom Ford's Metallique. So if you are familiar with Tom Ford's Metallique, or Metallique, you should know at least how it smells like. I don't think this is like a super mass appealing scent. It's not like a favorite when it comes to Tom Ford, it's not like super mass appealing because, as the name implies, it has this metallic mineral note, and it is the same metallic mineral notes that you find in this one. That is why as soon as I sprayed, I was reminded of Metallique. This one is like more vanillic, whilst this one doesn't have any vanilla, but they both share that mineral or metallic note. I think when I saw a few reviews of this, people were like, it has some sharp opening, so the opening is not pleasant, blah blah. But when you spray Metallique, the opening is even sharper than Celestial. The opening of Metallique is even sharper. You get that sharp metallic or mineral note coupled with some aldehydes, and that is what is missing from this one. But in the air, on the skin, when you smell it, side by side, these are very, very similar. If I'm not exaggerating, I'll just say Celestial is about 80% similar to Metallique. It reminds me of it. It smells like that. The only difference is the vanilla. This one has a heavy dose of vanilla, while this one doesn't have any vanilla at all in it. And this one also has some suede in it, while this one doesn't have the suede. So in my opinion, Metallique is the best female version of Ganymede or Celestial by Emir. As soon as you spray it, it's like they remind you of each other. This is like the his version, and this is the hers version. One other thing I noticed is that if you are not able to stomach Ganymede or Celestial, then it's going to be very difficult for you to like Metallique, because the metallic or the mineral note is even sharper, especially at the opening in this one. And this one to me is more tamed, much more wearable version of Tom Ford's Metallique. That is how I see it. They are both beautiful. You get the suede, the woods in this one, and this one is more vanilla forward. So if you want to sweeten this one up, to get something in the vein of Metallique, you can just add something like a vanilla scent to it, and it is going to sweeten it up more, and it will be a little more feminine and even a bit close to Metallique. They are both very unique. I don't think I've smelled anything in the market which is like Metallique or this one. Like, very, very unique. But as soon as I sprayed this one, I was like, yes, it's Metallique, you know. So this is like the male version, and the this one will be the female version. I think this one is marketed as unisex, but for the most part, it is women that I have seen, you know, going for Metallique. It is not super mass appealing, but the dry down is beautiful, you know. The vanilla in this one is beautiful. This one, no vanilla, but it have that suede and that mineral metallic note, which you find in this one too. So if you ever have the chance to smell Tom Ford Metallique, which is, you know, quite common on the Tom Ford counter, then you have a fair idea as to how this one smells. I don't think this one is like readily available in, you know, a lot of shops, just like Metallique. But if you're able to smell Metallique, it will give you an idea of how this one smells. Very much alike, about 80% similar, just that this one is a little to the masculine side, and Metallique to me seem more to the feminine side because of that vanilla and the other highs that it has. But aside that, in the air, not a lot of people will be able to pick much of differences between those two. Definitely they are not like the absolute or exact same, you know, replica of each other. They are different in so many aspects. I will not say they are the exact same, you know, scent. They are different. But if there's any fragrance that I have come across that Ganymede or Celestial reminds me of, then it is Tom Ford's Metallique. Both very amazing niche-like fragrances. They don't smell like mass appealing. It is not like sweet. You don't get any vanilla sweetness in this one. Nothing like caramel or vanilla or tonka or something to sweeten it up, you know. But it is not like too outwardly, you know. It is not like something that is a little too abstract for you to digest. Although it has that abstract mineral note, it is not overly abstract to me. You know, once you're able to test this, I think people will be able to even stomach this one much more than Metallique. Metallique is one that is beautiful, you know. If you're able to contain Metallique, which is like not the most mass appealing, then you'll find this one smoother and even less sharp in terms of the mineral or the metallic note. It gives you that sort of tear rubber, you know, vibes, which I love in it, but it doesn't come across as super masculine. To me, it is a perfect unisex fragrance. It doesn't come across as super masculine, you know. It also has some, you know, a bit of aquatic freshness, you know, to it, but this one does not. But if you are looking for the perfect his and hers, then I would give this one to the women and then this one to the men. But if you're a woman, you can equally, I think they are both unisex. To me, I'll consider them as both very unisex fragrances. Not exactly 100% alike, but I'll give it between 80 to 85 similarity. If you like Tom Ford's Metallique, then picking up a bottle of this one is going to be super easy because this one is less sharper as compared to the opening. Once the opening, you know, dries and that sharpness goes, and the two of them, you know, you have the two of them on your skin, then you, after about 45 minutes, then they begin to smell very, very, very much alike. That is, I think the dry down is when they begin to smell very, very alike. So one other note that I wanted to make is when I looked up the notes for, or the what Ganymede smells like, you know, what other fragrances smell like Ganymede, I came across one which is Fakar Oud. And if you remember this fragrance from my collection, it is one that I decluttered like 6 or so months ago. I decluttered, but I have not been able to give it to anyone because I guess feel this fragrance is quite offensive. I just feel like if I'm not going to use it, why should I give it to someone else? Because I don't like the scent and I don't even want to smell this one on anyone. So I'm ready to give it out. You know, if you are based in Accra, Ghana, and you want this, just, you know, let me know in my email and I'll just gladly send this one to you. So what Fragrantica says is that this is one of the fragrances that is close to, or, you know, people voted as smells like Ganymede. And if I compare these two, they smell nothing alike. They absolutely nothing alike. They have nothing in common. This one is more of that cypriol oil, some very synthetic Gaiac wood and other woods, you know. I think this one, when I checked, you know, when I smelled this one initially and I hated it, then I came across Acqua di Parma's Colonia Oud, and this one is like almost the exact replica of that fragrance. I do not like Acqua di Parma Colonia Oud too. This one is an exact replica of that fragrance. but to me, it is not a dupe of Ganymede. I don't think they smell anything alike, you know, nothing, absolutely nothing alike. So that is all I have for you, and I hope this video found you well. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I would truly appreciate that. Thank you so much for your presence here, and I hope to see you in my next one. Take care. Bye bye.